What is going on, Laker fans? Thank you very much for tuning in. Lakers Talk Daily, Monday through Friday, right here on ESPN LA's YouTube page. Please subscribe to the channel. Today, we preview the Lakers and the Pelicans. So, Lakers obviously coming off the win against the Denver Nuggets on Sunday. They're 1-5. They get a couple days off. The Pelicans, 4-2 to start the season. They've actually played 4 of their games already on the road. They're 3-1. So, Pelicans, just to give everybody kind of an idea what they've done so far, and then we'll talk specifically about this game. So Pelicans got a win against the Brooklyn Nets. That game was on the road. At Charlotte, they got another W there. They lost to the Jazz, who are arguably the most surprising team in the NBA. They lost by 1. The Jazz sitting, I think, atop the Western Conference, or what they got? They got 2 losses, so Utah 6-2. And then they got a win against the Mavericks, a loss against the Suns, and then they whooped on the Clippers a couple nights ago on Sunday. Lakers had a night game, Clippers had a day game at Crypto.com. Pelicans won that game by over 20 points. So they're looking damn good to start off the season. And, you know, it's interesting because their lineup, I'm going to use the game on Sunday as an example. Zion was there, so he's back. He had a double-double. I think he had 21 and 12. Also had 7 assists. C.J. McCollum is C.J. McCollum. Valanciunas is a good contributor. They got, you know, a number of different players, and Laker fans kind of know this because of last season where the Lakers were fighting with the Pelicans, but then the Pelicans got in the playoffs. The Lakers didn't. They got kind of an interesting core of young players that are playing good basketball, and that's without Brandon Ingram because Ingram, I know, was going through a concussion protocol. So he did not make the trip for this 3-game road trip, so he won't play tonight for the Pelicans against the Lakers. Lakers, on the other hand, I don't want to be too dramatic here. I really don't, but I believe this when I say it. I think these next 2 weeks are so freaking critical for the Lakers. What you cannot have happen if you're the Lakers, and the Pelicans are going to be a tough matchup, so this is not one of those where you think the Lakers are just, oh, they're playing at home, they'll be fine. Lakers actually don't get any benefit of the doubt when it comes to that. But if you're the Lakers, you're already 1-5. If, let's say, they're 15 games in and they're sitting at 4-11, or they're sitting at 5-10, I mean, I cannot tell you how tough that is to be able to come back from in a Western Conference where the competition's only going to get more difficult, where every single night it seems like you have a tough game. I mean, we thought the Lakers had some gimmies coming up. They play the Jazz on Friday. Utah 6-2. They got Cleveland coming up on Sunday. The Cavs are 5-1. They've won 5 in a row, and they're sitting in second place in the Eastern Conference. That's a tough game, too. And then after that, you're on the road for a couple of games. So I just think these games are so critical right now, early on in the season, because you can't dig yourself too much of a hole. Here's going to be the question mark, Laker fans. Are the Lakers building off of what they've already accomplished so far as the Sunday night win? Are they building off that momentum? Listen, I'm not telling you that every night they're going to shoot 43% from the field. They're going to shoot 43% from 3, 48% from the field. I'm not telling you that every single night they're only going to have 9 turnovers, that you're going to have 5, 6 guys in double figures, that Russ is going to look really, really good off the bench. What I'm telling you is you got to be somewhat close to that to win some of these games. So I don't know what to expect tonight. Was Sunday an outlier, or was Sunday the beginning of something that maybe the Lakers are figuring something out through 6 games of the season, and we could start seeing a little bit more of that? Again, nobody's saying you got to shoot 43% from 3, but don't shoot 18% from 3 either. So see if we could kind of find that middle ground. And the Pelicans have been chilling in LA since, I want to say, Saturday. So hopefully they really got to enjoy Los Angeles and went out every single night. But that's why I find so critical for the Lakers. Keep an eye out for how Anthony Davis, if he does play, I know he's listed as questionable, at least at the time that I'm doing this video. Keep an eye out for how Russ looks again off the bench. If there's really something there that's going to gain some momentum, I love seeing him come off the bench so far. I hope that obviously becomes more and more the norm when it comes to Russ's role with the Lakers. And then also pay close attention to what are the other role players that are playing good basketball? What are the other role players that are not, they're just not loud enough? Lonnie Walker's been good so far this year. Kendrick Nunn has not. Austin Reeves, I want to see more consistency from. Patrick Beverley, to be honest with you, I haven't really talked much about because there hasn't been much to talk about. So those types of players are going to be so key to the Lakers winning this game, and hopefully AD is healthy and ready to go. They got some bangers on the other side. Zion and Jonas Valanciunas, they want to rough up shop a little bit, and we'll see how Anthony Davis's back holds up in that type of situation. So that's the preview for tonight's game. Lakers taking on New Orleans. I don't want to sound like a drama queen here. I think these games are so important over the next 2 weeks. You fall 6-7 games below 500 through the first 3 weeks of the season, you're in some real trouble in the West, and I don't think the Lakers can obviously afford that. So they need a W tonight. They need 2 of these 3 games that are coming up here on this 3-game homestand. And if they could do that, that means they've won 3 of 4. You feel like you're going in the right direction. If you can't do that, I feel like you're digging yourself a hole that's going to be tough to get out of. Laker fans, appreciate you guys being a part of the show. Again, Lakers Talk Daily, previewing the Lakers and the Pelicans. Monday through Friday, we're putting up videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel on ESPN LA. Please subscribe to my channel, Lakers Talk with Alan Sliwa. And we'll get back with you guys post-game show. So thank you, Laker fans.